Welcome to Mike's Tech and Toys. Tech and Toys. Welcome to Mike's Tech and Toys. Tech and Toys.
Hey, it's Mike from Mike's Tech and Toys, and today I unbox the fantastic Michonne AMC Walking Dead 7-inch figure. Okay, so this is an official collector's item from the Walking Dead series. This is Michonne. She stands 7 inches tall. Now I want to be careful how I open this box because I don't want to damage any of the original packaging, because as I said, it's an official collector's piece. So let's have a look. Let's take the paperwork out. Wow. Okay, so first thing, let's have a look at the box. Very nice packaging. Now, if you're a serious collector, you already know how important it is to retain and maintain any packaging that you get with your collectibles. And what I am very happy about is how well this was packaged, so that the actual retail box itself is undamaged, looks absolutely perfect. And I believe because this is an official product from Color Tops or McFarlane Toys, it will have a specific number to this particular model. Now, of course, this is Michonne. I'm a huge fan. And as you can see there, it's the officially licensed branding. This is obviously from AMC's The Walking Dead. And what I have done here is I've reduced the studio lighting a lot, because a lot of the lighting was reflecting against this box and you are unable to properly take in the beauty of this particular piece. So let's get this open. Just a little bit of tape there and a bit of tape on this side. I am determined not to damage this box in any way. Right, I'm going to turn the lighting back on now that I've got the actual shiny box out of the way, so that you can appreciate the true beauty of this collector's piece, the 7-inch Michonne figure. Right, so in the packaging, you get this nice little display stand. Again, officially licensed, AMC. Right, I just need to get Michonne and her sheath or scabbard out of the packaging. Now, she is being held by a bit of cord. Okay, so the first thing I want to do before I show you this really nice and close up, because I'm telling you the detail on this is epic. But anyway, the first thing I want to do is to put Michonne on her display stand. So as you can see there, the bottom of her right boot is a hole, and that simply slots onto this little notch right there. Right, so let's get her sheath or scabbard onto her body. Now, I believe the sword is removable because that's the only way you're going to get this on properly. So let's have a look. Let's do this carefully because it's the first time I'm doing this, and the last thing I want to do is to break anything. Yeah, with a little bit of encouragement. As you can see there, the sword is coming out. There you go. Right, so let's just get this on. Okay, so let's get her katana back into her hands. Yep, that seems to be going in okay. Nice. Now, would you look at the detail on this thing? It's absolutely epic. You know what this reminds me of? You know, you can go to certain places now, certain studios, and have multiple cameras take an image of you, and then they build a 3D model of you and it looks just like you. That's what this reminds me of. Look at the detail, even down to the fingers, the knuckles. Look at the forearm. Let me just spin it around here. I've got to show you her face because this is just haunting. Look at that. How detailed and realistic does that look? I tell you what, Color Tops, McFarlane Toys, they really have not cut corners on this figure right here. Her face is absolutely gorgeous, very detailed. Loving how they've done the locks. Very realistic looking. Wow, and her arm, look at her arm. And look at her katana. Absolutely epic. Really, really loving the detail on this. And look, I've managed to get her sheath or scabbard, if you look carefully, underneath her hair. So there is some flexibility with her hair. It really doesn't have full articulation, but you are able to move certain parts of this figurine so that you can manipulate certain things. So for me to have gotten her strap underneath her hair, I was able to just gently pull her hair up a little and put the strap underneath. And look here, I did the same with her waistcoat. There's a little gap between the waistcoat and her body, so I was able to put the strap between her waistcoat and her body, but they could have easily have molded this waistcoat to her body, but they didn't. And that's the attention to detail that I love about this model. And there you got some gruesome blood stains right here. And let me just take you around to the back again, okay? Just look at the detail on that. Let me just center this a bit better. Come on, you've got to admit, this is really nice. Now there are one or two things I'm not a fan of with this particular model, but I will show you that in a little while. I want to continue showing you the greatness and the beauty of this model. So let's move down to the legs. All I'm going to say is, look at that. Let's keep this clean. Yeah, awesome. The detail is awesome in her jeans or trousers. It's a nice shape, I'm not gonna lie. They've really done well with sorry, I've composed myself. They've really done well with modeling this Michonne character. Now if we move down a bit further towards the ankles and the boots, look at that. The way they have the trousers flapping over the boots there, even down to the creases, they've made it look so realistic. And would you take a look at the detail they have put into the boots? Awesome. Little buckles right there. It even looks like it's got mud or dirt on it, or simulated mud or dirt. Very nice. And again, look at the creases on her jeans. Right, so here's something I don't like about this model, and to me it's kind of minor because you can get away with it, but look, can you see right there and right there, you have got some degree of articulation there where you can turn the legs a little bit, but the fact that they've done that makes it look really unnatural. The split right there and the split right here. Now the only thing that kind of saves that is that these jeans or pants, they naturally have creases in them, and you could always, in your mind, just see these as just another couple of creases in her trousers. You can see this seam right here doesn't match up with the seam here. They should be together, and guess what? Like I said, there is a degree of articulation on this, so you can manipulate it around, look, so that it does match up and it looks a lot better. But if ever you wanted to turn her torso around a bit, those won't match up any longer. But you know what? That's just minor when you take into consideration how amazing the rest of this figure looks. I can overlook these creases that they have in this figure. This is absolutely beautiful. And I now invite you to just relax and take in the beauty of this 7-inch Michonne figure, an officially licensed collectible piece.